saying like future generations will inherit in St. Louis that is far better than this one.
Yeah, you know what it is. I'm 40 for the rebel, busy man shit, nigga. They tear their head on, nigga. Pray what Eve did to Adam, I just pray my love don't lie to me. Swing the iron like stamps and I can't let no holder lie to me. I don't feel these rappers, all they lies is hypocrisy. Ain't no competition, ain't no rivalry. Nigga think I'm playing, I don't hear one word they saying. This shit light work. Think Muhammad one of us, he might lose his life first. Circle up and stay alert. Another cop distress the nigga. He a demon, it's an exorcism. Watch I bless the nigga. You took that oath in blood, then you know I'm gon' get active with you. Fuck the opposition, I see vision. Let me paint the picture. Rappers claim they spit, now I ain't listening. Is in fact a fiction. Revenge was a woman, now I stroke that bitch like Jack the Ripper. War, we gon' run the summer. It's gon' be historical. Thought they making plays, made them niggas call the audible. Ask who run this shit, but that question is rhetorical. Bitch, I'm the one, me cookies with the oil. I'ma get him crack as hell, should've never kidnapped my family. I came to do damage, bet I be the last nigga standing. Do a life sentence for my niggas, pray you understand me. I might put a switch on this Glock and call it Young Baby. How you real triggering on them dots, you a bird feeder. Claiming he a demon, what's a demon to a cult leader?
And we are definitely trying to do all we can to help our people. So when I heard about the event, you know, I had to come on out and see what it was about. And we ended up getting her just a little late. We had other brothers coming in from town. And I just wanted to know, as far as, what did we miss as far as the reparations of St. Louis?
So in December, 20 organizations came together, drafted a memo to send to the mayor calling for a commission on reparations in the city of St. Louis. We know why we need reparations, right? We live in a city that we know North City, parts of South City have not gotten the resources, the investment, the acknowledgement of the harm that has happened in the ways that it needs to. And so that memo got sent to the mayor. We've had a couple events in 2022. This event was community focused to educate the community on what reparations actually is, what it can look like in St. Louis, and to hold our elected officials accountable to the promises that they made on the campaign trail. And so both Congresswoman Cori Bush and Mayor Jones joined us today to talk about reparations, to answer questions from the community. And Mayor Jones made a commitment to sign an executive order to form this commission that we asked for in December.
Okay. So we can actually think, as long as we've been waiting on reparations, do you believe that we're going to get it?
I believe that we're going to see a process happen in St. Louis, and I believe that we deserve them. And as an organizer, that's the work that I do every day, is to fight for that. So I believe in myself, so I believe in us, so I think we're going to make it happen.
Okay. So do you think that the government, Tashara, that's how you pronounce the name, right?
Yeah,
Tashara Jones and Cori Bush, you believe with the things that have happened with Cori Bush getting in office, you know, with them being racially profiling her, you know, something I forgot where the woman, I think she threatened her.
Yeah.
If I'm not mistaken, she threatened her. She had to move out of the office, you know, due to her.
I think the federal landscape. So reparations can happen on all levels. It can happen internationally, which we've seen. It can happen nationally, which we've seen. It can happen statewide or locally. The conversation today was about making reparations happen locally. And I do think that we have a legislative and an executive majority to move a process forward, and we have resources available to begin to actually attempt to do a reparations act. What is owed to Black people, what is owed to people who have endured harm in this city for decades, we may not never have enough money for that, but opening up that conversation and having that process, I think is the first step.
I got you. So with Cori Bush being racially profiled by coworkers, do you think that, you know, because I think part of today's process is educating Black people on racism?
Yeah, it was about reparations. The concept of many of the harms that we know about are a product of white supremacy and anti-Blackness, and that hasn't gone away. So there are new causes for reparations, just like there are 400-year-old reasons why we need reparations. So as far as the landscape that Cori has, you know, I don't know what Congress is going to look like after November, but I believe deeply that Cori is in the fight for reparations and the liberation of Black people. So I think that she's very committed to that and is using the tools in her arsenal to make it happen.
All right, because I was wondering about that. You know, when I heard it, I was like, man, here she is, she's the first
Black woman from the state. Yeah,
from the state, and here she is having problems out of white people. So I think educating us on racism, we got way more education.
Absolutely, and that's what these spaces are for. So we invite people to continue to come as we convene more community meetings, more engagement opportunities when the mayor signs the executive order, any debates or town halls that we have. The community is always invited because we need to have these conversations out loud.
Right. So would working with white people that's racist, would that work or would it separate them?
I don't think Corey was attempting to work with the congresswoman that accosted her in the hallway. I think she was shifting to work within her party, who is in the majority right now, to get a policy passed. Okay. I think she has no faith, just like most of us have no faith in the Republican Party as a vehicle to get anything done. Most of us don't have faith in the Democratic Party, but I have faith in Corey and her commitment to our people. And so, yeah, I think that's what's possible.
Okay. So, again, do you think separating from white people, period? I'm talking about period.
Well, that's a different question.
That's what I'm asking.
In this event, what we talked about was reparations in State of St. Louis. And so that is the sort of answer to the question that I will answer is
in St. Louis from white people.
That's not what reparations means. Reparations is about separating.
I understand that, but I'm asking because I said I read an article about they were educating black people that came today about racism.
About reparations, yeah,
which is racism. I thought I saw that in the article, right?
I don't know what article you read. I'm not exactly.
I would have to look it up, but I did read it. It's racism, and that's what I'm asking specifically about our oppressors, the people that have been oppressing us, the ones that we are asking for.
I don't think they were asked. We asked the elected officials who were here today were black. That's what we asked to stand with us on reparations today.
But who are you asking to be reparations?
Tashara is in control of the budget of City of St. Louis.
Right, but I'm saying, but who are we giving reparations?
Tashara's the mayor, so she would sign the executive order and execute the legislation to move the resources.
Right, I understand that part. What I'm saying, initially, we're asking for money reparations from white people. Right? That's what
I don't think all money. Right? I don't think all money comes. No, I think what is owed to black people is the work for our labor and the exploitation of our communities. Mm-hmm. And in the context of St. Louis, there's a black mayor, there's a black congresswoman, there's a black comptroller. The seat for the president of the board of aldermen is vacant, but it was held by a black man. The city is black-led, black-ran. So the dollars that get disseminated in our community are black controls. And so my hope is that with those resources, we'll see economic justice and reparations. Okay. So I appreciate this, though, but I do have to.
Oh, you got to go? Okay, no problem.
Thank you so much.
That I wanted to get answered was the reparations, and is the white man who's giving the reparations, is he going to pay? You know what I mean? Now, of course, they give the government budgets, with certain things to fix certain things and do certain things, right? I don't know how much is in this reparation budget. You understand? But that's what I was trying to get to, was, are we really going to get the money? And I understand that they do have black officials that are working in the office, but they are ran and controlled by white people. Right. So ultimately, are the black people that's so-called fighting for the reparations, are we going to get it from the white people? You see what I'm saying? So, and that question wasn't answered, and I really wasn't expecting a proper answer from that, because they're not. We're just going to keep spinning our wheels. We're just going to keep begging the oppressor for some money. You know what I mean? We can't even get the money that we are worth on our jobs. Right. You know what I mean? We work for minimum wage. When the white man himself has said that minimum wage is supposed to be over $20 an hour. You know what I mean? Especially with the economy now, it should be about 25, 30. Right. Right. So, but like I said, another Christian event, to where we are trying to come together with white people, thinking that they're going to pay us. They haven't paid us in over 400 years, and they are never going to do it.
That's right.
But that's it.
Hey, the water for that, Cap.
Oh,
Captain St. Louis, right here, y'all. Water.
Let's roll out.
Yeah. Yeah, you know what it is. I'm 44 the rebel, busy man shit, nigga. They just head on, nigga. Pray where Eve did to Adam, I just pray my love don't lie to me. Swing the iron like Samson, I can't let no holder lie to me. I don't feel these rappers, all they lies is hypocrisy. Ain't no competition, ain't no rivalry. Nigga think I'm playing, I don't hear one word they saying. This shit light work. Think Mohammed one of us, he might lose his life first. Circle up and stay alert. Another cop just stretch the nigga. He a demon, this an exorcism. Watch I bless the nigga. You took that oath in blood, then you know I'm gon' get active with you. Fuck the opposition, I see vision. Let me paint the picture. Rappers can they spit, and I ain't listening. Is in fact a fiction. Revenge was a woman, now I stroke that bitch like Jack the Ripper. War, we gon' run the summer. It's gon' be historical. Thought they making plays, made them niggas call the audible. Ask who run the shit, but that question is rhetorical. Bitch, I'm the one, me cookies with the oil. I'ma get him crack as hell, should've never kidnapped my family. I can't do baby, bet I be the last nigga standing.